Okay, so I'm going to criticize Thuy's clean a little bit. We're going to leave the jerk out of this for now, but we're going to have a quick look at her clean. I'll let you watch it in slow motion first, and then we'll talk about it a little bit. There we go. Okay, so let's just go back and watch that a little bit more slowly. So there we have the clean and the reception. Okay. So we'll go back to the beginning and we'll have a look at her setup there. So in terms of her setup, when she's about to start the pull, in my opinion, her back angle is a little bit too flat. And as she pulls up, as she gets to about her knees, there should be no change in that back angle. So the bar is there at her knees, and we now have a considerably different back angle. So the shoulders are rising much faster than the hips. So in terms of the setup, what I would like to see there from Thuy would be lower hips and higher shoulders. So her back angle is a little bit too flat. Now as she takes off from the ground, she doesn't get her knees out of the way. Okay, as a consequence of not pulling those knees back and out of the way, that bar is getting away from her body. She also does the classic, what we call the grip and rip, where she's just jumped from the ground. So she doesn't, her knees don't travel forwards again. The knees should travel back out of the way and then back forwards under the barbell. In this case, they don't. And you'll see she starts to jump from the ground, and so when she gets to full extension, before she starts changing directions, or she should be changing directions, her arms are bent. So we have an early arm bend, the bar is far away from the body. And when she receives that bar, you'll see that her feet hit the ground there. That's where we make contact, and the elbows are where? They're still far behind the bar. And then they whip around. They whip around at a nice speed, but they're late. They should be a lot earlier. They should be wrapping around that bar at the same time as those feet hit the ground. Okay, she also has a tendency to receive with those knees and legs completely locked out, and she should be receiving in at least a power position for them, for that proper reception, so that she can actually time that a little better. So we'd like to see a lower hip on the setup. Take your time, Thuy, on the clean. Finish fully extending those hips before the arms start to bend, and bend those knees when you receive the bar, and get those elbows around the bar earlier.